Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. So striding forward now, Chris Barnes. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Knox is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, McNeil makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Barnes.
Designated hitter, Chris Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mike Compton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Ready for another chance? Joey Cameron, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Liner towards second. The second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And oh boy, they wind up stranding the possible tying and winning runs in scoring position here, as just like that, this ball game's over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Doug Vila earns win number 7 on the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Jack Sang is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Brandon Kinsler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Please. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida.
Here we go, guys.
In now, Jason Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Barnes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start. So striding in, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Stepping into the box, Eli Ojeda. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up.
Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this will be fouled away.
See it, Travis. Like you can. Come up.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waldron moves over. 1 down. Ready now, Eli Ojeda. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Eli Ojeda.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Barnes is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
The 0-1 on its way. 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, that's the pitcher. He's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
See it, drive it. Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Dexter Sechrist will get the call to pinch hit. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The U.S. slugged their way to It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Stepping in, Chris Barnes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Barnes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez is in pursuit. He makes the running play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in once again, Zach Walters. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped up, calling for it. Garcia, 1 away. And that brings up Mike Compton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mike
has a look, now the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 reined in to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Cruz. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Dave Grubb earns win number 7 on the season. Brandon Kintzler records the save, his 7th of the campaign. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Stepping in, Chris Barnes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, showing us they can play in those close games. I mean,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Chris Barnes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Knox is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. And they're not going to get him as he... Ready once again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Knox has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Franz Patel wins his 3rd of the season. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern. Now to the plate, Chris Barnes. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. And he'll take those extra. So striding forward now, Chris Barnes. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Chris Barnes.
And that misses inside 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's set down, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Knox giving chase. He gets there to make. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Chattanooga secure their 10th victory of the The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Chris Barnes. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the 1st. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, look at the sliding stop. In time. Now at the plate, Ken Diaz.
Pitcher Ken Diaz.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Walters into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Trent. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's going to get the job. Base hit. He'll come home with it, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is stepping in. Craig Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Castillo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets the 2-2 count.
The shortstop, Zach Walters.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Dickens has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Baseman.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
3-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4. Digging in to try it again. Ken Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes going back, gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Hideki Nishii, a couple of singles to his credit thus far. Left field and deep. Barnes ranging back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits. Digging in once again, Ken Diaz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Now batting, the center
at the
fielder,
plate, Jose Herman is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walters is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on. Ready once again, Chris Barnes.
left fielder, Chris Barnes.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Stoltz is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Walters.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Into the box. Chris Barnes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Chris Barnes.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he's retired, 1 away. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's a pop-up now. Walters is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box now. Chris Barnes. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold it down to low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Digging in, Zach Walters. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that...
Striding in, Mariano Rosado. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In the air to left. Barnes has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the set. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Barnes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Standing in, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Left fielder.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Walker is after it. makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Jack Sang earned his 9th win of the year.
Fans are finally.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Barnes is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Into the box now, Juan Chavis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Barnes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Castillo comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in, Craig Castillo. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Castillo.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb.
Digging in for his second at bat, Juan Chavis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walters ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Barnes.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Castillo fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs. Ready for another chance. Craig Castillo.
Shortstop.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Barnes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Drake gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder.
Into the windup
Chris
and the pitch.
Barnes.
Swing and a line drive. On to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Juan Chavis. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
At the plate, Chris Barnes.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Fernandez.
This one's flared out toward left. Barnes on the move. Get there as it falls in. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the... Now in the box, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing, and he pumps him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it...
Standing in, Chris Barnes. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2. Digging in to try it again. Nino Bravo. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Now batting.
Hey, you can do it.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Linder. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dickens racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that...
Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, center fielder, David.
Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Ready once again, Ray Linder. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bordick is there. Let's see if they try it. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard.
On 8 hits, 1 error, they left 12 men on base. For Mississippi, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
The batter, center fielder.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Now batting,
one time, right here.
left fielder, Joey Cameron.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Walter.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Carmen Valenzuela gets the win in relief, his second.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news even than can be initially grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a Major League roster is a rare and notable occurrence.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Goldschmidt and Votto slug it out next on the show. Brendan Finnegan is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a club right now that's riding high in confidence. You know, they just swept a series, and now you start a new one, and you're 3-0 on the road trip, and you just try to continue getting that momentum going and take on the next challenge.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold? Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chris Barnes has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
In is Joey Votto now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Joey Votto.
Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Skied into straightaway right. Tomas waits on it, 1 away. Now a long throw to third. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1, here it comes. Scorched to third, reined in to second for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the striding in once again, Yasmani Tomas. He singled his last time up.
Yasmani Tomas.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad.
Next. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he will come all the way around to score. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall.
next for
0 for 2 on his line thus far. 0-1. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's right there. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. So it's no runs on a hit. No errors. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Barnes is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant...
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The D-backs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ray Caruso earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the air to left. Barnes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Now to the plate, Chris Barnes is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now. I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3.
Batting 8th, catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Barnes is after it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Barnes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Now here's the pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a double play ball here, as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Hernandez is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Barnes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So coming to the plate, Chris Barnes. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Throw to first is in time for the first out. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. J.J. Hoover earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Digging in, Chris Barnes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Striding in once again, Brandon Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Barnes has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Barnes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. In the dirt here. Throw won't get him. So now 2 men in scoring position. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Hey, wait for yours here.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Digging in once again, Devin Mesoraco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box now, Ahmad Hernandez.
Second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air to left. Barnes is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. Adam Conley with his 4th win this season. Junichi Tozawa wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. So coming to the plate, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
No pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Fouled straight back. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Barnes. Coming to the plate now, Destin Hood. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The dangerous
Now batting, catcher, Ramon Cabrera.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Chris Barnes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Barnes.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
In is Joey Votto now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hood moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Reds get their 20th home win this year. Clay Buchholz earns win number 7 on the season. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Brett Gardner
has a look now. The pitch left field and deep. Barnes looking up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some.
Batting 8th, third baseman Chase.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Barnes is there, makes the catch. And digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Barnes ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I think that this pitch would have been a little higher in.
At the plate, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris.
He's ready.
Barnes.
Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
The 0-2 delivery. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Now batting, Chris Barnes.
The left fielder, number 31, Chris Barnes.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, and tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York with their 50th team win in this one. Luis Severino earns his 8th victory of the season. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball. So coming to the plate, Chris Barnes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A high fastball is in there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nice is ready. 0-2 on its way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Come on, baby. Get up and try it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling.
Line towards center field. Ellsbury patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So 1 gone now as you get a look. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big league.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
And he takes a cold strike one.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 6 runs, 13 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ryan Rayburn is on deck. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he ready for another chance. Chris Barnes looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Headley's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Rayburn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Jackie Ramirez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Has a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that will load the bases now on a costly miscue indeed. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Moving under it, Judge. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 6-3 the final score today. The Reds get the win after banging out 60. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside. Stepping up now, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Oh, that's high.
That misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Get the pitch right now. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Destin Hood. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Destin Hood.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes shading to his right, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Chris Barnes. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So stepping in, Jose Peraza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your... Ready for another shot now, Chris Barnes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Martin Prado now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher Ramon Cabrera.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. lifted out towards straightaway center field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Miami Marlins claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Carlos Carrasco gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our first opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second. Stepping in, Chris Barnes. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of the series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 0-2 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Clay Buchholz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Clay Buchholz.
On the ground to third. Up with it now is Prado. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Archer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-2, here it comes. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Into the box now, Chris Barnes.
Number 31, Chris Barnes.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line drive to left. Barnes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes.
31, Chris Barnes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game.
Come on, big guy.
This is line to left. Barnes is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Miami Marlins get their 20th home win this year. Chris Archer hangs win number 11 on his line. Clay Buchholz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 8 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused? Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. So coming to the plate, Destin Hood, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Barnes. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Ahmad Hernandez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes is there. One pitch, one out. Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here we go.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And comes to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and the second base with double play depth. You create a hole right there and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Third
And
baseman,
he doesn't
number
try to
2,
do too much right here.
Alcides
He just takes what's
Escobar.
there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
27, Giancarlo Stanton.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
This is the first home run.
Ready once again, Chris Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Prado bare hands it. Touche, sir.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder Christian.
Pitch is popped up.
Yelich.
Escobar is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Chris
The left fielder, number
Barnes.
31.
Now
Chris
here's the pitch.
Barnes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton going back on it. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now.
4.
They continue to
Alex
pitch to him, and he
Gordon.
continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Escobar.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Barnhart.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, first baseman Sean Rodriguez.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Barnes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that. Standing in, JT Realmuto. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, 1 for 4. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Scott Feldman earns his 8th victory of the season. Wei-Yin Chen couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Raisel Iglesias. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Edinson Volquez will be on the mound for game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
The first baseman
Batting
Eric
third,
Hosmer is in.
first baseman
He comes
number
into play with a
35,
batting average
Eric
in the respectable
Hosmer.
270s. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Batting fourth.
Settling in now,
Right fielder,
Adam Duvall.
Adam
And as you check out his
Duvall.
righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Runners are at second and third with one down.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hood is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now the relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Martin Prado now. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Prado.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now, Chris
The left fielder,
Barnes.
number 31, Chris Barnes.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first two outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the two-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first two outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Liner toward right center. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off the fourth for the Marlins. Right
Set to
fielder,
deal on 2 and 2.
number 27.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
No runner, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued.
Digging in now, Chris
Now batting.
Barnes. He's
Left
singled in
fielder,
2 trips to the
Chris
plate thus far.
Barnes.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Here we go.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3-1, here it is. And that's through into center field, base hit. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. That's Maria for 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play. In is Christian Yelich. His career line against DeSclafani, he's gone 2 for 6.
Yelich.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. Digging in to try it again. Destin Hood. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Barnes on the move, and that retires the side. stepping in and ready for another shot. Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Barnes sprinting after it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Stanton. And that ends the inning.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home.
Alright guys, it's getting pretty late. It's past midnight. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Apply these training points real quick. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.